Mm. Okay. Cool. Brought to you by something.
Mm-hmm.
And then off we go.
Daniel Tetris. Janice Together, we are Cat Tetris.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. My name is Daniel Tetro.
I'm Janice Legata.
And together, like blooming flowers and hay fever, we are
Cat Tetris.
Brought to you this week by vibraphones.
And preachers and sneakers.
Ah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Do you follow that account?
No, but I feel like I should.
It is.
Tell me more.
So somebody started this account. They
Uh-huh.
have not revealed their identity yet
Okay.
because it would be dangerous for them.
Ooh.
But it is just showing preachers
Uh-huh.
and the sneakers that they're preaching in. And not just sneakers, but just shoes.
Like shoes
and how
in general?
much they cost.
Oh, gosh.
So it's
Like the
all
price
these
tag?
mega church pastors. And, some are only $600-700.
Yeah.
John Gray has got some serious $3,000 shoes, $5,000 shoes. One of them the other day
Well, why?
with these ugly, and it wasn't John Gray, it was a different pastor. But
Yeah.
these Gucci slides, like $1,100. Like just, and so it's starting
I
this,
know nothing of this.
this kind of conversation because some people are like, why are you pointing this out? You're being divisive. And other people are like, it's interesting. Like,
Isn't it curious?
It's curious. And
Yeah.
so it's...
Why does this bring up strange feelings in you?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it brings up strange feelings in everyone. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that line between, okay, are preachers allowed to have nice things?
Yes.
But also...
That's what's nice and what's excessive.
And what's excessive, and especially, like... I think my issue with it is, as a pastor, all right, live your life.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you should be so far above, like, the people you're speaking to.
Yeah.
Like, if all boats aren't rising, why
Right.
is yours?
Right.
So I think that's where I fall on it. So it's just really, it's a cool little account. And it, but I found it at the beginning of the week, and it had maybe 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
And now, last time I looked, it was at like the 100,000.
Oh, this is a new thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it is
like
like
this week or last week?
Taken off. Yeah, within
Wow.
like the last 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And it has taken off. So
Wow.
people are starting a lot of conversations.
I believe that. I believe that. Yeah. Ooh, I hope. For their safety, yeah. Don't reveal
Don't reveal.
your identity,
Yeah.
whoever you are. Very interesting, though.
So,
Yeah, let's follow that.
there's that.
To get you through another week. There you have it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to talk about basically our Cat Tetris goals this week. We both have stuff going on, but I feel like last quarter threw us a lot. So we're just gonna focus on the Cat Tetris goals for the channel.
Yeah. For this week.
Just for this week. And we'll get back to you on the other ones. Check back in. But Cat Tetris goal was, as we all know or don't know,
We're killing it.
Guys, the struggle. Why has it been so hard? I mean, I know why it's been so hard.
I don't know.
We've been focused on just so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our own stuff.
Our own stuff.
Selfishly.
Which we are getting done.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the major point.
Yeah, right.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly the point of this channel.
Yeah.
But in terms of our Cat Tetris goals, to review, it's been so long.
We're like Jesus, the same yesterday, today, and forever.
Yo. What a beautiful, horrible thing. So we have a song. We have a song.
We have a song.
Oh my gosh, we wrote it so long ago.
I song might be a year old.
You know what? That's okay. A lot of the songs I'm recording now are like, I mean, that's just how it goes with recording, too.
So it's right on time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's had some time to marinate. Now we can come back to it refreshed. That was our plan all along.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
So we have this. Yeah, we're gonna. Our plan is still to record the song. We wanted to write another song too.
Yes, we did.
Now we're just getting ambitious. But let's keep it on the list.
Well, but what is the harm
What's the harm?
in keeping it on the list?
Keeping it on the list. So we record the song, write a new song together.
To be recorded in
To
2020.
be at least. And then come here every week.
Yep.
Check in every week. I honestly think this has been just so helpful.
Absolutely.
Even if we're like, I feel like for checking in about goals, but also just like talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Like
It is artist therapy.
it is artist therapy for us.
real. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for hanging out with us. I don't know who's out there, but appreciate you guys. And yeah. So we're gonna keep doing that every week. We're hoping to have. It was super fun having Devin on.
Yeah.
So we also set a goal to
And at least 2 more
add a couple guests.
guests. Yeah. So, if you want to be one of those guests, let us know.
Yeah.
Join us.
Join us. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't bite. The
I
cat.
do.
The cat does though. Janice might as well. And the cat surely does. The cat really is aggressive with my fingers. But I kind of like it now.
This cat that no one has ever seen.
There's a cat. Come see the cat. It is real.
It is right there.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Opening doors and
I can see her feet.
I love it. And then, yeah. Do we have any other goals? The big one is be here every week. That's the only one we've hit.
Yeah.
And we just added that one last time.
And then immediately that became shaky.
It did. It's true. It got so hard once we added it as a goal. Somehow we did it, but
We did it, but
yo, some of these weeks, it's tough.
barely making it. But making it.
This one included. Oh, life is crazy, man.
It is.
That's an understatement. So yeah. Anything else? I think that's.
No, I think that's.
Oh, our showcase. So we've decided to continue to hold off on that one. We're just gonna pocket that one for a little bit. Just keep it right here.
Yeah.
And then we're not, getting rid of it completely. We're just gonna keep it here.
Where it's been the whole time. Honestly.
It's safe. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. And we'll pull it out later. It's just like that's such a big coordinating effort. And yeah, I think we just have a lot going on, so
Yeah. We'll see.
we'll get to it.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So that's that.
that's that. Cat Tetris goals
Dim goals.
laid out, carried over,
Rollover goals.
rollover goals. They're back. We will get to our personal ones. We have them.
He has them. He's good.
Janice has them too.
I-
She's trying to play with y'all.
So next week we'll all find out what the truth is.
Like, oh, no goals, and then like a book appears or something.
It wasn't on my list, but
I just wrote 2 more 1X. That's what's gonna happen. So yeah, artist therapy, shall we?
Whew. Maybe.
Maybe after I'm still traumatized from last week. But we did make it back. Nobody moved to like a new city or anything
Yet.
But my question for you, it's not as dramatic as your question last week. Ooh, if you haven't watched that, please go back and let us know if you have thoughts and can still help us. I
mean,
think
yeah. It's an ongoing.
Yeah, it's like a life thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did like a little performance. I went back to my old campus and did my singing group had like a reunion, and I did like a little performance there. They had like the current group does a show, and then afterwards they had an after party, and a bunch of alums who are pursuing music or songwriters did like a little showcase. So I did like a song there.
Oh, so you do showcases?
No, I don't. This is the point. So I haven't performed. I performed a little bit at your show with Joey. So this thing, I had like a backing track, which I've never performed to before. And I just was like not happy with the performance.
Oh no.
Like afterwards was like, I just felt like I've never performed a backing track before, so I was like, oh, let me just try it or whatever. Like it was missing, it didn't have like all the vocals I wanted, so I had some guys come up. They actually did great. They helped out a lot, but it was like there were volume issues. I couldn't really hear the track. Like I just felt like very out of my element. So, and then after it, I was like, ugh, I just kind of wish I hadn't performed at all. And this is just me, like, you know, being the hardest on myself as well. But how do you, maybe you've never had like a performance you weren't happy with, but I was gonna just ask like how you come back from a performance that you don't like, that you're not happy with, if you have any strategies. I was almost like
Don't.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like, and maybe you could help me come up with one for myself, because I was like, maybe I need to do something. I had this instinct. I was like, maybe I need to go home and like record something that I really am happy with, or something. I need to like counter this somehow. You know? Yeah, so I was just wondering, like, if you have any thoughts about bouncing back from, like, a performance that you hated. Because my instinct is just to, like, after it, I was like, oh, no, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's like, I want it to vanish. And I feel like I don't want to feel like that after, like, even if the performance is bad, or I'm not happy with it, it's like, you don't know how everyone took it, and it's also like, you gotta just get over it. Like, it's like, how long are you gonna sit in that?
Yeah.
And then it kind of, I was like, why is this affecting the rest of my night, you know? I'm like, a good goal of mine, I think, is just to, like, try to bounce back from a performance I'm not happy with faster, so that was my question. Like, if you have any thoughts on that.
Well, I mean, it's never happened to me personally.
I'm so happy for you and jealous.
I mean, no, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of it, in the end, and in learning to cope and bounce back, is to, like, first of all, like, be aware of yourself.
Yeah.
And know that we are always harder on ourselves.
That's true.
Than other people are. And we always have a tendency to, like, just fixate on the things that did not go well.
Yeah.
Which, and to us, cancels out anything that did
positive.
Work. Yeah. Anything that did go well.
Right.
It couldn't have.
Yeah.
Because it was ruined by whatever the thing was.
Yeah. It's true. And it could be the smallest. Sometimes it's been, like, the smallest thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Like,
no one else
noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like step one.
Yeah.
Realizing it probably was not as bad as you think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so being like, okay. And then just give yourself the same grace you would give someone else.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't talk to anybody else or treat anyone else or discourage anyone else the way we do to ourselves. Like,
right, that's true.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
So we could just give a tenth of the grace that we would have for somebody else.
Right.
That would help a lot.
Right.
And then just also, sometimes it's good to like just realize, no, I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it right every time.
Right.
But still, it is way better to have done something than nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I think we always want to present, I mean, everybody wants to present their best self.
Right.
At all times. And it's just not, it's not a real thing.
No, it's not a real thing. It's true.
Not possible.
It's true.
So yeah, and then unfortunately the only way to learn to bounce back from anything is to practice.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, so you have to just keep bouncing back.
And to speak to that point, like like coming out of it, I'm like, okay, this is, like, I just need to practice more of a backing track if I'm going to do that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to have, like, I need to know how to adjust it and whatever. And, like, oh, I've just never done this before. So this is, like, practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And even if, because everything changes. So I'm sure, I assume, you didn't just, like, pick up that backing track on your way to there.
No.
Like, you worked with it before.
I had.
But, like, you get into a room with people, and it's just different.
Everything was different.
And
I was
so,
like, oh, I wasn't expecting to be holding the mic. And then I was
Right.
like, the sound is also, I was like, the sound is off. And I can't really hear you guys, but, like, I think people can hear you guys. I was like,
Yeah, so, like, you're going through all these things.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't even realize, like, what a skill set that is.
Yeah.
Because what would this have done to you a year ago?
True.
2 years ago?
Right.
5 years ago?
Right.
Like, you might have stopped mid-performance and just cried and ran out.
That's
like,
true.
So sometimes
Well, I
it's
probably
like,
wouldn't have done it in the first place, which I think it was good. And looking back, like, afterwards, like, a day later or something, I was able to, like, look back at it like, that sucked. Like, I almost wish I hadn't done it, but then I was like, but then it was like, okay, there are some good things that came out of this. And a couple people texted me, like, after that, like, one person was like, oh, I still have that song in my head, and I was like, alright, so that's, I guess...
liars.
Yeah, you hated it.
You hated it. It was so bad. You'll never forget it.
Someone else told me they were, like, listening to the music and stuff, so I was like, okay, it's good that I did it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's hard. It was hard in the immediate aftermath to be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I also think it's another form of resistance.
yeah,
Like how it keeps changing. So if it can't get you beforehand,
yeah,
it will still be there after.
that's
To
true.
try to stop the next thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good way to think of it.
Yeah. Because if it didn't matter,
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter.
right.
You just brush it off. Yeah, it's terrible so much.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's like, obviously because I care about it,
You
but
care about it.
yeah,
So, yeah. So, I mean, the only way, you just got to keep doing it.
yeah, that's true.
Keep bouncing back.
That's true.
And there should always be, just new levels of trying things.
Yeah,
And see
Yeah.
what happens.
yeah. No, it's true. It was a new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I got to do more of those. No, I came out of it being like, all right, gotta, and probably finding places. This isn't part of my goals yet, but You know, like as I am starting to think about performing again. Probably since this is like the last of the 4 EPs. Which, yikes!
4
Can't believe we're here. But I do want to get back into gigging after that.
Mhm.
So I'm like it's starting to get back in my mind. I'm like, all right, I need some like probably some like practice stuff before I do the bigger things.
Yeah.
That I want to, because I have some like, yeah, I have some stuff I want to do. But like practice venues like open mics or something like that, and
this is where it starts.
yeah, and stuff like this is probably good.
Yeah, because it's not just about, we just think about singing or like whatever the skill set,
Right.
practicing that. It's like, no, we also have to practice the emotions
Yeah.
that go with it.
Yeah.
Because if you're not used to it and you don't know your rhythms,
That's true.
it will take you out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a certain amount of self-awareness and self-talk that, okay, this is what I feel right now,
Mm-hmm.
but I know it's not actually real.
Right.
This is just the cycle that I go through.
It's true. Yeah.
And yeah, part of it's valid. A lot of it is not.
Yeah. That's true.
I am just a dramatic creature,
That is true.
and
that's like the artist's life. It's
yeah.
like we're
bringing so much drama
yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously stuff we're very invested in
Mm-hmm.
is gonna raise the level of drama.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's good. That's helpful.
Oh.
And I think being ready for, because you're right, there is a level. Like if I'm thinking about how I felt immediately after versus like a day after,
Mhm.
there's like a difference for sure. And just, I guess, just realizing, like you said, like it's not all real, that what you're feeling immediately after. And it's like heightened. Everything's going to be heightened.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's like you're so open,
yeah,
and just so susceptible to everything negative.
that's true too.
And it's generally not coming from outside people.
Yeah.
They're usually all the good. And then like we just have this thing where but that thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
and you're all saying these nice things because you're trying not to mention
That thing.
that thing.
Yeah. Right.
And literally nobody is thinking of that thing
Yeah.
but you.
Yeah. At least not as strongly as you are.
Right.
Yeah, like it was maybe brushed past. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also just being aware of what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
That wasn't Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
It
No,
wasn't.
it was casual. Like it was like
It was a practice round.
Yeah. And like the sound was messed up for other people. Like it wasn't just like it was like everything went wrong for me or whatever. like yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was, it wasn't just me, but it was like, obviously I took it very, dramatically.
And I was like, we're so selfish.
Yeah.
Because like,
It's true.
it's happened to me, and and everyone's thinking about me, and everybody's thinking about
No,
themselves.
really.
They're all thinking about how bad it sounded for them.
Yeah.
Their backing track didn't work, and I was the wrong one. And
Yeah.
Daniel did so much better than me. Like, that's...
Right, which
What's
is,
going
I'm
on
sure
out there?
no one was thinking, but,
I wasn't even there, and I know.
but, yeah, no, that's helpful.
Yeah.
That is helpful. And I think it just hit me, I don't know, I guess I haven't really performed my stuff much in a long time. Like, your reading was the first time I performed in, like, my stuff in, like, over a year, more than a year and a half, something like that. So it's just getting back into it, and I think particularly, getting back into how it feels like performing my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a little bit of a different feeling than So when we've talked about this, it's like when you're performing, or yeah, it's like a cover or something. It's like, okay, if that didn't go that great, it's like you can be dramatic about it, but like that wasn't my song, so you're only judging my performance,
Right.
and now it's like my song and my performance of it.
And me.
Like,
Me.
Yeah, so it just makes me a little extra dramatic. So just realizing that about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I wonder, I don't know. Maybe it's my own journey and level of unhealth or whatever. Because I don't know that I've ever walked away from anything particularly happy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually happy. Okay, I did it.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah, there are levels for sure.
What I have to grasp onto.
Right. Yeah.
Just that no, you did something.
Right.
And that's something to be proud of.
Right.
And some things went well.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know that I ever leave
like wow.
That was great.
Self.
Yay.
Great. You were amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I would be curious, like, does Beyonce walk away from Coachella and think, that was great.
That was great. That was...
I really did that.
Yeah.
Or is she like, okay, I did it.
Yep.
They all did great. But
notes
sound in this part.
Yeah.
Just this.
That's true.
This didn't work.
That's true.
Right.
And how does she put that away? She's like, okay, she's probably got to just put it here.
Yeah.
So that she can interact with people in like a graceful way.
Right.
Because it's kind of unfair to everyone else too. It's like people are trying to compliment you and, you know, just like let them do it, you know? Like,
and I have definitely, that's part of the battle too.
Don't be a grump after your show.
Yeah.
Or whatever, your performance, because it just makes it rubs off on everyone else. Like, you're putting it on everyone else who, like, they might have enjoyed it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, so that's that thing, to also just fight that reflex.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was great.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah. No, I know.
No, to just be gracious.
Just be like, thank you.
Say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. Without my list of disclaimers.
Yeah. No disclaimers.
Yep. Very Cat Tetris. Nice. Well, that's very helpful, actually. And gotta practice more. More practice.
That's it.
Yep. Like practice performance and practice.
To practice the whole experience.
The whole experience, for sure. Right. Yeah, because it's like I practiced to this track, but it's the truth. It's all this emotional stuff, and it's all this like in the moment stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, just this room is so big, and you know, like everything about it just felt weird. So, anyways.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. The good therapy for me. Hopefully it's helpful for someone else. Cool. A word for the week?
Yes.
Ooh. Do you have one? I don't really have one this week.
Yeah.
Sure I do.
The world is on fire. There's so much going on. And I saw 3 shows last week.
Yeah, I saw you going at these shows. I love it.
Seeing different things. And two of them are older shows, so I've been around for a while. So I saw All My Sons and My Fair Lady, and then one is brand new, Tootsie. But just kind of looking at these stories, kind of like through the ages. So this one's written during the wartime. This one is, it's not a real story, not a number of real stories, but like just these different time periods. Whatever, and just listening to the dialogue and the stories that people are telling, it's like, man, like these things mattered to somebody enough to write it down. And it's still here. And there's a lot of talk now with some things, just about some stories don't age well. They're just elements in them and
Right.
whatever. But people wrote these things and they're told their stories. Like, stories matter. And we all have something, a story to tell. And, you know, we're artists, so we're using art to do it. But tell your stories. Get your stuff out there. Because it matters. Like, these things that are on your heart and these things that you want to say, that's for a reason. And somebody needs it. And whether it stands the test of time and millions of people hear it and see it, great. If only 2 people in the world ever see it, but it really resonates with them, great. But whatever that thing that is burning inside of you is burning inside of you. So let it out, because, again, the world is on fire. And, like, none of us are promised tomorrow. And so we don't know, and I think a lot of us sleep on our stories for a long time, kind of assuming we'll get around to it. And maybe we will, but what if we don't?
Yeah.
So, yeah, tell your stories. Now. However you can.
Really like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Nice. I think mine would be for anything that you're dealing with, like if it's a creative block or just like a life block or something. I feel like the instinct for me a lot of times is to like isolate myself, but my word would be just to kind of try to do the opposite. Like, try to find people that you really care about, like people you love and trust, and like lean into people a little bit more in community, because I feel like I found a lot of my recovery and getting past like blocks, either creatively or otherwise, like happen in community. So yeah, even if it's just like one other person, try to get out of your bubble a little bit. Like, I find it is really like so helpful. Counterintuitive sometimes, but helpful. Yeah, that's my word. Cool. Recommendations?
Yes. And, yeah, it's not even out yet, but
well, I know what this is.
this Wednesday,
Wow.
Netflix, BEYONCE, Homecoming.
Why wasn't I ready?
None of us were.
Hey.
So, I mean, I don't even...
What?
But it's going to be great.
Yeah, what is it exactly? Unclear, but...
So it's, I guess, the Coachella performance and also some...
various...
like the behind the
behind-the-scenes
scenes
stuff.
kind of stuff. I have a bootleg copy of Coachella performance that
Love it.
that I listen to all the time.
Love it.
And watch sometimes. So, I mean, I've been waiting for this to have like the legit. Yeah, so it's gonna be great.
I love it.
So get your Netflix together.
Get your account in order.
Sure, yeah.
Whatever password you're sharing. Make sure you know it.
Yeah. So, because it's going to be, yeah, take your day off. Like, just plan accordingly.
Slot out.
Yeah.
However long that performance is, or whatever the length of that Netflix special is.
Yeah. It's going to be great. So,
That is good.
highly recommend.
It's gonna be great. We all know. We already know.
Yeah.
Love it. I'm gonna recommend the band I just saw last night, Angels Band.
Oh.
AIC Band. I think this is the name of it. Correct it in the thing if that's wrong. But yeah, they're like. Have you heard of Snarky Puppy?
I think it sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's like this like jazz fusion kind of thing, mostly instrumental. Yeah, it's kind of along the lines of that. This the band that he's in. But I just went to see a show last night. They just released a new album. I got to check it out. I haven't done that yet, but they were amazing. Yeah, just so good, soothing, Lots of instrumental stuff if that's your vibe,
Cool.
which love. So yeah, I would recommend them.
All right.
All right, it's been another week. We will see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye.
Daniel takes